go again. You could do a lot worse than him, you know.
Are you for real or what? It was only yesterday you were telling me what a nerd he is.
What are we talking about?
Carrie!
Gary didn't buy you them flowers.
Who?
Dr. Gallagher.
Kieran.
Shall I pass it on then? Sorry, Kieran, she thinks you're a nerd.
Don't you dare!
Where did the pain start, Jonathan? Can you remember?
Down the other side. It's appendicitis.
Thank you, Mrs. Silver. Were you sick at all?
Twice at home and once in the ambulance. The GP said it's appendicitis.
I think I've poked around enough. Dr. Strickland should be along to see you as soon as he's free. You've never had an operation? No.
Yes, you have. He's had stitches in his head when you went through your granddad's front door.
Oh, this is a bit different, Jonathan. If Dr. Strickland agrees that you should have your appendix removed, you'll be asleep, so you won't feel any pain, okay?
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll leave you in the hands of Sister and Dr. Gallagher.
Suppose you want me out of the way?
No, not at all.
We'd prefer it if you stay. I can arrange for you to sleep in the parents' room. Well, I better ring the newspaper then.
What for?
Work. You're looking at the joint editor, features writer and classifieds. I'll only be a tick, love. You shout if you need me.
He'll be all right.
Oh. How are you feeling?
Thirsty.
We should leave it an hour and then try you with a sip of water.
Thank you for coming with me.
You're welcome. Can you move your fingers?
Is Matthew McCann back from the theatre?
Yeah, they've just put him back in his bed.
What does he look like?
Like he's just come back from the theatre, why?
Nothing.
Has it got anything to do with you?
You what?
I saw your mates here last night. A lot later than they should have been here. Matthew did look so well after that.
You don't know what you're talking about. Get it?
Dr. Gallagher.
Look, Jonathan, I'll ask you now, because in urgent cases, patients sometimes forget. Do you want us to save your appendix and bottle it? You know, like the specimens in the biology lab?
Can I say something?
No, shh.
Busy. Hello, Jonathan. This is Dr. Duhari. He'll be looking after you. Now, do you have any questions?
Can I change my mind?
Look, these pains of yours are telling us that your appendix is infected. If you don't take it out, you could lead to serious trouble. I did say you won't feel anything.
Jonathan doesn't have any tapes of his own, so I've said he could borrow one of mine.
Elvis Costello. Are we sure?
They've gone! They've really gone!
Who's gone?
The pains, they've gone!
Are you sure?
I'm positive, look, and I don't feel sick. They've gone, they've really gone. I don't feel like there's anything wrong.
I'm going for my operation tomorrow. I want Jason Donovan.
You would. Have they said anything yet? Has it worked?
They don't need to. Watch. Did they say you could do music again then? That's not fair. I'm not having an operation. You will if you don't stop chipping in. I've always been able to do music. I could play quite well with four fingers, but it wouldn't be excellent.
Hiya.
That's the fastest operation I've seen. They've only been gone 2 minutes.
Haven't done it. Didn't need to.
Just because they haven't done it doesn't necessarily mean they won't have to. We'll keep him in for the next 24 hours. Observation, to see what the score is.
This is embarrassing. It's not my fault, Mum. How can you be so ill 1 minute, calling the doctor out, ambulance and all that, then look as good as you do now? I'm awfully sorry about all this.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's not the first time.
You're not pulling anybody's leg, are you?
No one's going to think that, Mrs. Silver. He was suffering pains, vomiting. His temperature was 39. Not even Charles Dance could act that sick.
Am I too late for some food?
I'll see.
Charlie?
Nurse Mitchell, is it true what I heard? You've applied for a transfer.
I don't think that's any of your business. Yes, well, I can't very well stay here, can I? I didn't get the job, Dr. Gallagher. I don't think you realise how much that hurts me.
Yeah, but on paper it was fair competition.
Of course. On paper, we were staff nurses of the same grade. But I had the greater experience.
Where will you go?
Somewhere I don't feel like an elephant doing a mouse's job, especially when the mouse is in charge.
If her looks get any dirtier, I'm going to buy her a box of soap powder.
Oh, don't be like that. She thinks you're fab.
You must be joking.
Straight up. Said you deserve a good job, you know. Pig farming, sewage worker.
Oh, by the way, got to apologise. The flowers.
Oh, I wondered when you get around to it.
Well, it's taken me this long to figure out who they came from, since they didn't have a name on. I thought they must have been from Windy Miller, Nurse of the Year.
What do you mean, no name?
But they've made me day. I mean, never had a Valentine's gift before, just cards normally.
Oh, no, they weren't for that, not for Valentine's. There was supposed to be a card.
Oh.
They were well done for getting the job. And I thank you for lending the money to get me car taxed. It was a lifesaver, that.
Oh, I see. So if I work this one out, I've paid for those flowers myself.
Well, if you struggled a bit, yeah. Still, it's a thought that counts, isn't it?
So they say.
And you thought they were for Valentine's, eh? Well, I am flattered.
Why are you flattered?
Because, even though it wasn't for Valentine's, you thought it was. Which means that if it was for Valentine's, you wouldn't have turned your nose up, would you? Yeah?
Well, when I work that one out, I shall let you know.
They did what? It was a settle. They were waiting to jump me.
In your condition? He's dead when I see him. Oi, Dixon, tell your boyfriend it's been nice knowing him.
Leave her alone.
Vicious cow.
Shut it. She stopped him. Sean was going in with the boot and she stopped him. If she hadn't, it'd be a lot rougher than this.
Why?
I don't know.
Can't she stand the sight of blood all of a sudden, or what?
I don't know.
I think you'd better find out, don't you?